Hi everyone, I hope you are doing well. So final exam is coming closer. Today we are answering our electrostatic questions, day 9. As you know, always we are giving you 2 questions, 1 multiple choice question and 1 normal question. You are trying first. Please don't forget to try. PDF link you can get and you can try first. After that, you come and correct your answers, mark your questions. All right, let's start. Question 1. 3 charges of magnitude plus 2q, plus 2q and minus negative 2q. All right, just this is our diagram. And then which arrow correctly indicates the direction of net force acting on minus 2q? Okay, this is our question. How can we answer this question? First of all, we should remember positive and negative, they attract each other. So negative q and positive q, they attract each other, right? We know that, number 1, positive q and negative q, they attract each other. So first one is going up because they attract each other. So this is first one, first force because of this positive q. And then another one, also they attract each other this way. Let's say F1, F2. F1 and F2, F1 going north and then F2 going east and northeast. So F net, when you draw your F net, northeast. So just check which one is correct. As you see, A is correct answer. I hope everything is fine. This kind of questions asking you net electrostatic force. Sometimes they're going to give you net electrostatic force and asking you calculate components, or just giving components and calculate net electrostatic force. Now we are busy just with direction. Okay. Next question states Coulomb's law in words. Okay, Coulomb's law is next one. Coulomb's law, what they are asking you for this question. Okay, we have 2 charges, 1 positive, 1 negative, and then 0.3 meters from each other, and asking you Coulomb's law. Coulomb's law, we know the magnitude of electrostatic force between Q1 and Q2 directly proportional to charges and inversely proportional to the square of the distance. F equals, let's write formula, K times Q1 times Q2 over R squared. It is coming from this formula, Coulomb's law. So you are just reading this formula. K is Coulomb's constant, you know that. Okay, please remember, please know all definitions. Don't lose your mark because of definitions. All right, let's continue with the next question. Calculate the magnitude of electrostatic force that are 1 charge. Okay, we are looking for electrostatic force. Now we are using Coulomb's law to calculate electrostatic force between Q1 and Q2. So what's our formula? F equals K times Q1, Q2 over R squared. So we know K is small number, so not small number, but constant number. So 9 times 10 to the power of 9. So 9 billion, right? 9 billion. And then Q1, 4 times 2 times 10 to the power of negative 6. They said negative 9 here. Let's just change question quickly. Negative 6 is here. In past paper, just did a mistake. So, because they calculate with negative 9, let's carry on with negative 9. So K times Q1 times Q2 over R squared, and then you are getting electrostatic force between Q1 and Q2. Next question, let's continue. When they touch each other, what is new charge? If they touch each other, what is new charge? How we are calculating new charge? Q1 plus Q2 over 2. But as you know, our power is negative 6. We changed it already. Negative 6, negative 6, negative 6. And then let's change all of them. All negative 6, yeah. Q1 plus Q2 over 2. So Q1, 4,2 times 10 to the power of negative 6 plus minus 6,8 times 10 to the power of negative 6. And then divide by 2. You are getting new charge after they touching each other. It means they are sharing total charge. All right, you are just adding charge and then divide by 2, getting new charge. Let's continue. Now they're asking you draw and, oh, sorry, directly we go to question. Okay, draw electric field pattern. So you did try already. So we are going to draw electric field lines. So how we are drawing negative and negative, they repel each other. So negative always attracting electrons because of that directions coming to the -1. So, but please remember, if direction of field important, shape important, but if they touch each other, you are losing your 1 mark. Out of 3, this question. But if they touch each other, so if lines cross each other, so you are losing your 1 mark. Please keep in your mind. All right, let's continue with next question. Calculate the magnitude of net electric field at point P. So we have just this diagram, but calculate electric field, net electric field for new charge. All right, they touch each other and then they are getting new charge. You are using Q, new charge. So how we are calculating electric field? Net electric field between the E1 and E2, we can say. Both of them same, but only distance different. So E1, let's say E1 here. If you have E1, K times Q1, both of them same, we said, you know that, charge same. Distance 0.4. This is first one, let's say Q1 is here and Q2 here. Q1 distance between Q1 and point P, as you see, 0.4. Because of that 0.4 square we are using. And you are getting E1 first. We can draw free body diagram also on point P to see what's going on. This is our P, point P. Q1 is positive, right? Q1 positive or negative final charge, we should check. Q1 just 1 minute. Let's just check Q1 and Q2. As you know, Q1 and Q2 negative, because when you calculate new charge for each, negative 1.3 times 10 to the power of -6. This is our all new charge. This is Q1. This is Q2 minus 1,3 times 10 to the power of -6. So both of them negative. If it is negative, just attracting, right? Because of that, on P, first one, E1 this way, because Q1 attracting P, because -1 always attracting, and then Q2 also attracting, E2 also this way. Both of them to the right, E1 and E2. We are calculating by using this formula, K times Q over R squared. So electrostatic force, K times Q1 times Q2, but electric field, only K times Q over R squared. So K is constant 9 times 10 to the power of 9, and then 1.3. You don't have to use negative, just negative using here just to get direction. And then you are calculating E1, E2, and adding them because they have same direction. And final answer with, they said magnitude, so we don't have to say final answer direction, even direction we don't need. We can leave it. All right, so we have done for today 18 marks questions, 2 questions with 18 marks. I hope you got full mark. See you next lesson. So first of all, just before we done, just I want to remind you something, people. Let's continue. Let's clear all. Today I'm lost. Okay, thanks for watching. See you next lesson. Bell ring. So we are gonna carry on with day 10. Day 10 questions coming next lesson. Please try our questions first, and then you can carry on. You can check your answers, not directly coming and watching. Please don't do that. It will help, but not too much. If you try, it will be much better for you. See you next lesson, guys.